you know the story. She took her last and played the lottery ticket. Played the lottery and won.
How much?
I don't know how much.
But enough to help the
Enough to
homeless.
help. She did what Brother David is saying. She denied herself. She thought more of others and denied herself. And she left here that way.
She did.
She left here.
And can I add a point to
Yes,
that?
sir. Yes,
Let's
sir.
go further. Under the guise of helping Sister B. Gaddy, I believe Baltimore City gave a $750,000 grant, if memory serves me correct.
Yes.
Now, Mother B. Gaddy was not used to handling that type of money, but nevertheless, out of the kindness of her heart, she didn't buy Ferragamo shoes and things of that nature. She still continued to spend all of that money on the poor. She spent that money with or without a budget and couldn't account for all that. She spent it on the poor. She said that's what you all gave her, and she did that. That beloved sister died here in Baltimore, brokenhearted, because she was accused of when they were audited. They wanted to know where did the money go, where they go. The money went on the poor people.
Right.
That's where the money went.
Right.
So these are the types of things that our people have to face in dealing with people. But we never name the names of the people like this. This is their annual report. So when we go in, we look at the names and the faces of people that run Baltimore City. They haven't been elected to any office, but yet these are the people that run
Name
things.
some people, you know, if you don't mind.
I'm so glad you said
Name,
it.
I mean, because hey, let's call names because basically I'm gonna call a few names
Here we
about
go.
the leaders should step up. Bernard Jack Young, Catherine Pugh, Joan Pratt, the mayor office, the homeless service. You have any more names?
Poor people. They can't do a thing. But let's name some people who can. Peter Angelos, chairman of the board, CEO, Baltimore Orioles. Kenneth Banks, president of Banks Contracting. Calvin Barker, BBT Corporation. Andrew Bartamini, regional president, Wells Fargo Bank. See, we can go on and on. Sheila Brooks, President's Roundtable. We can go on. Calvin G. Butler, CEO of BGE. These are things that we have to look at. These are the controlling powers in our area. And what we have learned over the years, let's back up and get the big wheels. The board of directors, Brian Rogers, Kevin Plank, Stephanie Hill, William Kerwin, Robert Embry. You can't leave out the names of the big wheels that call the city. And you have to have some heart and some balls to step up to these people because these people will murder you.
Right.
Let's not forget.
You saying they will murder you?
They will murder you.
For what
For
reason?
getting in their way.
So basically,
Brother Wiles, let me say this.
you saying they murder you because getting in the way just by asking for help?
Look, you don't have to look at The Sopranos to see how life is really lived out, okay? Brother Robert Clay stood up for the people of this city of Baltimore. And strangely enough, he died. Suicide.
For speaking up.
Come
Suicide.
on, man.
So
Suicide.
basically, they said he killed himself.
So they say.
With 2 bullet holes in the back of one's head? Come on,
How you
if
gonna
memory
do
serves
that?
me, that's what happened.
Yeah. But see, when you eat from the king's table, you got to abide by the king's rules.
That's it.
And if you're not eating out the plate and in a circle with these folks, you're not gonna get anything. In the community, now that you're on that, Brother Wiles, it's time for the community to step up because I know for a fact from coming on the air with Sister Flowers and being a co-host,
Right.
If she could help every homeless person that she could, she would.
I saw when she gave a
I saw
person $100 and $50, and she housed over 500 people without them having no money. And it's bothering me because the city and the government is not helping. That's why I'm angry because I've walked with her for 5 years, picking up the homeless people, transporting them, taking them to the store, so I don't have to say allegedly. So if anyone like to help on this issue, they can go to www.helpbaltimores with the S homeless.org or contact Miss Flowers. She lost her dad, and he was giving her the money to house the homeless people who didn't have no money. That number 410-365-5567.
Excuse me, Brother Johnson, funeral is expected Saturday, and you can call Miss Flowers for details at 410-365-5567.
So you see, Miss Flowers' dad is one of the unsung heroes for Baltimore that people would never know had you brothers not come forward to bring stuff like this forward. Now, I knew of her dad, and I knew about him very well, and to learn things like this, you see, this is where people get their energy levels from because our fathers and mothers, they had a value system. This is what holds us together in the community. When you have a value systems are things that you value and you will not let go. If we get back to the old way as a community, where we start loving, covering, and caring for one another, there's nothing we cannot do, man.
And not sell our souls to the devil.
That's right.
That's right. So folks, I'm here to tell you that if people want to know how was Miss Flowers housing people who didn't have money, picking them up off the streets, putting them in hotels, renting apartments and all that, the money was coming from her dad. He passed, Mr. His name is I call him Dad, Mr. Robert, right? Mr. Robert Flowers. And folks, for y'all can contact Miss Flowers. Um, you can even go to the house, send cards, flowers, etc. The family gathering, 5532 Plainfield Avenue. That's 5532 Plainfield Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21206. And that's the dad house. So they're expecting the funeral Saturday. You can call Miss Flowers for details. That number, 410-365-5567. All grassroots. You need to come support and donations, etc. They can bring it to the office, 2526 North Charles Street, Baltimore, Maryland, 21218. That's www.helpbaltimore'shomeless.org.
But Wallace,
Yes.
how did I find out about the passing of Sister Flowers' dad?
Was it me?
Yes,
Yes, it was me.
and I'm here.
And you here. Yeah, and every time, for how many years? 4 years, 5 years? Every time I ask you something, you didn't tell me no. You always say how long I knew about this. Because you wanted some time, but you always still came through.
Well, there's people in this city that can do popcorn calls with me, but at such a time as this,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people that Miss Flowers took in, I know for a fact, they had families that wouldn't even take them in.
Right.
But
Right.
she don't get into that. Why your family won't take it? Like I said, she have a big heart.
She have a big heart.
And I called her the Big Gaddy, Brother Johnson, for the homeless.
Understood.
So, Brother Wallace, on the second part,
Mhm.
we want to get into the people that she took in that was traumatized. I used to
Right.
ride around with her
Right.
and talk to the homeless with you
I know.
in your cab.
Right. I've been there. We done
Cherry
that.
Hill,
We done that.
when they
Cherry
had
Hill.
no water.
Right.
You
And,
know, I mean,
and
I could
out,
go
out
on
Mount
and on.
Winers when
Yeah.
the water was gone for months,
Yeah.
and they ain't had no water. We went and talked to the homeless, and
People
we did a
scared to
lot of
come on
things.
camp on record because of retaliation.
Right.
So Brother Johnson, he knows the real deal.
Yeah.
I have a great deal of respect for him because he's not afraid. He's not afraid to speak the truth.
Yeah.
And in order to be an effective leader,
Mm-hmm.
you got to be prepared to die.
Wow.
You can't throw a brick.
Right.
I've been
Right.
I've been listening to him. He come on before Sister Flowers.
Right. Right.
And I mean, when he leaves the mic, it be hot.
Right. And I'm behind him right now. I'm in the studio right now. So I mean, the truth don't need no support.
No, we don't have
You
to
know.
sugarcoat it.
And what I'm saying to folks, people, the community, okay, since the mayor office, since they not helping, they didn't help in 5 years with Mr. Flowers, didn't give one red penny. Okay, I'm here to tell the truth because I don't need to say allegedly because I've been here with her. I've been driving them around, and I seen when they denied letters and grant right letters and all that. But I'm here to say, since they won't help, now it's time for the community to help. It's time for the community to help. And community, I don't want you to say, okay, I'm gonna do this and do this, because I've been with her when you said what you was gonna do, and I know, and I can call some names because I know the people who said what they're gonna do and they never followed through with it. So if you're not gonna come through, this is the time when she needs you the most, folks. Her dad passed away, the one that she been getting money to house all these homeless people who didn't have money because she have a business, a Belvedere assisted living,
Right.
but that's to support the assisted living. But all of the extra money come out, she helped the homeless, the resource, and she thought maybe since she helping the city and the community and picking all these people off the streets to house them, that she was gonna get help by now. It's 5 years.
Can I say something?
Sure.
See, one of the things that made Sister Christina Flowers really grow on me was when we first met her. We used to fight. We used to go back and forth about the homeless issue.
Okay.
And I loved her ability to respect what I said, to disagree without becoming disagreeable, as Dr. King would say. But over the process of time, she would see what I was saying, would understand it. and everybody has their own fight style, techniques, and or tactics. But as she learned more and more of what I said, she still remained humble but yet vigilant in the fight to go forward. Now, see, nobody knew this about her daddy. And the real hero here is, and let's say the old man. And I say the old man with the utmost respect. We've gotten away from that. But the real hero here is the old man, because he instilled that in her to go forward and do the fight. And yet the fight still has to go on now that he's gone.
Left a legacy.
That's right. So to see something like that, and then to have it happen in a city, in our hometown, and we don't emerge to fight for one another, then that says a lot about us as well as our value system.
But they say, Brother David, no prophet is honored in his own country.
That's right. That's what the book says.
That's what the book says.
Let's take some calls. Okay, let's go to Woodrow. Woodrow, you live on Real Talk. Christine Flowers. I'm sitting in the big chair for her. She's grieving. Her dad passed, and we're here for the community to step up. Since she couldn't get no help from the mayor office in 5 years, so community step up. What's your thought on this, Woodrow?
That Brother Wooded.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Wow.
10 years.
How you doing, Brother Woodrow? Dr. Humphrey. All right. Bless you, sir. Stick with her, brother.
Thank you,
Woodrow.
brother. Stick with me. Amen. Thank you, Brother Woodrow. Okay, let's go right to Thomas. You live? How you doing?
Bless you, Brother Thomas.
All is well, dear brother.
Hey, listen, let me explain something to you guys. We also got to call Steve Bashani, Baltimore Ravens. Dick Cash, Baltimore Ravens president.
Put the names out there.
Listen to this, guys. They rather donate their money to St. Vincent's, which is a place that helps mostly white Jewish kids out there in Cockeysville. Anybody who signs a contract with the Baltimore Ravens have to donate money to them. Why can't they donate money to a person like Miss Flowers, and doing what she's doing, guys?
Yeah.
And we cannot let Tessa Hill Aspen, NAACP, supposed to be the national advancement for colored people. It's the national advancement for corporate people. They deal more with corporate people than they do with colored people, guys.
Brother Thomas, you and Brother Johnson on the same page. Corporate America.
I'm just glad he brought it up.
Yeah, corporate America. Keep on.
And I'm going to say this. I may not ever come back on this radio station ever again, but Howard Mason, step up. Kathy Hughes, step up. Larry Young, step up. Thanks, guys.
Bless you, Brother Thomas.
Thank you.
See, that's what I call networking. You can't think of everything, and others got that data. You pull those resources.
Let's go see what D got. Hey, D, you live on Real Talk. Christine Flowers. This is Larry Slevy, K driver. How you doing? All right.
Bless you, brother.
Thank you for your opinion. But
Brother Wallace, if we had just one thing to say
Mhm.
For Sister Flowers, let me just share with you
Okay.
the type of person